Hello, I'm going to be showing off some tech called Jump Squat Cancel. I found this the other day when I was messing around with alternative control schemes, although it wasn't super useful because of the fact that what you could do was limited on what your air grab option was set to. However, with the GUIE patch 1.7.0, you can now buffer aerials when sliding off. And this takes priority over the air grab option. So it is now very, very useful relative to how useful it was previously, which required air grab to be set to none to have access to your full kit. But then it meant you could no longer use your air grab, for example, neutral special. So the previous video I made covering this was called Random Tech Compilation 1, and I showed off how it works in that. And the way it works is if you have momentum towards the ledge in your jump squat, you can cancel that jump squat by pressing grab. And what it does is it then uses your air grab option. But since aerials take priority now, buffering aerials, you can override your air grab option with whatever you want because of the new way that they buffer aerials off a ledge. But I'll just show it off real quick with something very basic. I'm not going to use aerials. I'm just going to show what it normally looks like if you don't buffer anything, and it's just going to use the air grab option. So here I'm approaching the ledge. You run off, and then you go into fall. Oh, I don't have a save state set. There I am again. If you were to jump at the ledge with momentum, you'll notice that you sort of stick with forward velocity. You can see the velocity is 15 right now. And then once you exited your jump spot, you just jump forward. So nothing super special there. But now once we do our air grab option, and mine's currently set to neutral special, you have up to the first 3 frames. So if I do 1, 2, or if I try doing it here, it shouldn't work. Yeah, so I still jump, but if I do it any of the frames before and I do my grab button, I fall. And now if we buffer an aerial beforehand, previously we couldn't do this, but with the new patch we can. So I'm doing C-stick to the right here, and then I'm going to enter my air grab option. I get fair. And I'm pretty close to the wall. You can actually start holding back afterwards and ride the wall. It lets you position yourself better against an opponent that's recovering that might be really close to the wall. Now, the other really interesting part about this is it lets you go off the ledge backwards out of run. Normally, the way that you could go out of run and fall off backwards is you have to start tilt turning. So if I start tilt turning backwards, I think about right here, that's how you can get a turnaround and slip off the ledge. But it's a very finicky input unless you have a walk mod or box controller. And you have to sort of space it well for it to work, otherwise it doesn't turn you around. And if you do it a little bit too early, it just takes forever. Since you can turn around and run, and then you start your jump squat, you do your jump squat backwards. So this is how raw normally works. And then if I do back air, doing C-stick right, look at the input display, then I do air grab, you get that back air that's really close to the wall. And then for Galvin, for example, you would want to do like buffer a wall jump in here, follow up with fair if it connects. I accidentally pressed neutral special there, but you get the idea. The inputs are not super hard at all. I'm using a GameCube controller, nothing fancy. And when you're in turnaround, you can hit the C stick and nothing will happen. So You can like buffer your aerials that you're gonna intend to do during that turnaround animation and not like mess up your setup or anything. It's gonna be turn around, then your aerial option or your special option, and then you jump and press air grab. Whoops. Pretty good. Early. Go. So I'm going to show a couple of applications you can do with this here. So I don't know a lot about Atlas, so apologies if this is not anything interesting, but I know that with his up air, you do it close to the ledge or close to the wall, opponent can tech it while they're grabbed. So this can help with avoiding that, like that. Additionally, you can fast fall whenever you do this. You can buffer the fast fall. If I start jumping here, down, and forward air, and then I do my air grab, you can just drop like a rock. Very, very fast. Stick pretty close to the wall. Some characters can do this better than others. For example, if we look at Lorena, whenever she is running off of the stage, you'll notice that you have to sort of pull in there at the end. You want to stay close. But her jump squat slows her down quite a bit. Going nowhere there. So I'm going to show off doing specials as well. I'm just going to run off and do side B. That looks like a jump cut. And now I'm going to show the difference if you jump squat cancel it. You can see that it's much less. I don't know all the applications of this. If there's any cool tech that's discovered with this, feel free to let me know and I'll link to a video showing it.